In this tutorial, we're going to talk about the horizontal bar charts. Let's go to our project panel and let's select our horizontal bar chart folder, twirl that down. And as you can see, we have 12 horizontal bar charts and we have a composition labeled horizontal bar chart render. So let's double click to open the horizontal bar chart render comp. And as you can see in the timeline, we have our 12 bar charts already set up, and depending on which one you want to use, you just turn these layers off or on by clicking the eyeball icon in the timeline. Now all of these bar chart compositions are set up the exact same way. The only difference is the number of data sets. So in the horizontal bar chart number 1, we just have one bar chart, and it keeps going until our horizontal bar chart number 12, we have 12 data sets. So for this tutorial, let's open up the horizontal bar chart number 5, and you can double click that composition in the timeline, or you can open that comp from the project panel. Here we go, and this is just our basic setup. Now to set up this bar chart, the first thing we're going to do is enter our maximum value. So as you can see in the example that we have currently, our maximum value is 5,000. And all of our bar charts are sized in relation to the maximum value. So as you can see, each value is in the thousands. And so our bar charts are bigger. And if we were to change any of these values to be like, let's say 200 instead of 2,000, the bar chart will be much, much smaller. Let's select our Enter Chart Data layer and hit E on our keyboard and double click on the Set Max Value Here slider. So let's change our maximum value to 7,000. As you can see, our bar graphs have gotten smaller to reflect the difference between the values that we have entered and the maximum value. And our maximum value text has also changed in the composition. Now to enter our data, we're going to select the Enter Chart Data layer and hit U on our keyboard to bring up the keyframes. And we're going to double click on the keyframes below this layer marker. And we'll change our values. And we're just entering random values. There we go. So let's take a look at our other effects control panel. If you select the bar and number color size and decimal layer, go to our effects controls and you can change the text and symbol color with one click. You can change the bar width on this slider if you wanted to make that bigger or smaller. You can change the number size and the symbol size here. And if you needed a decimal place, you can select that here as well. So if you needed to add 2 decimal places, or you can change that back to just 0. You can change all of your bar colors here as well. And we have a checkbox to either turn on the dollar symbol, or if you turn that off, we have no symbol. You can select the percent symbol if you wanted this percent to be 100. So let's take a look at what happens when we do that. Let's go back to our Enter Chart Data layer, go to our effects controls, and let's select 100. And as you can see, our bars are way too big. So we go back and enter some different values, everything will turn back to normal. Let's change that. So there you go. So depending on how many numbers you have in this chart, you'll need to move the percent symbols, and they will still move in relation to the number, to the number's position, but you might want to reposition them so they are a little bit closer. And all you do is just click and drag. There we go. And to change any of the text layers, again, just select the text layer in the timeline. And we can use our text tool to highlight any of the text layers. Let's change that to 50. Let's go back to our bar, number, color, size, decimal layer. Go back to the effects controls. And we have another control for the number of dashes on this on this x-axis. We can add more dashes if we wanted to, and we can change the space in between. So if you wanted to add more data sets down here, like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or if you needed to add years, you can add more dashes, as many as you need, or as little as you need, and then control the space in between them. So if we go back to our horizontal bar chart render, you can see all of our changes have been made, and now we're ready to render.